Picture this. It's a quiet, unassuming day in the heart of the 19th century. The sun shines gently over the small town of Reading, Pennsylvania, a place as ordinary as they come. But as the saying goes, there's no such thing as a boring town, only boring people. Now hold on to that thought, it's going to take a wild turn. In walks our protagonist, Jonathan Swift, a man with an air of mystery, a twinkle in his eye, and a penchant for the peculiar. You see, Jonathan was an undertaker by trade, dealing with the dearly departed, but our friend Jonathan had a secret hobby, a rather macabre one. He was a collector of sorts, and no, not stamps, coins, or even rare books. Jonathan collected teeth. Yes, you heard it right, teeth. From the mouths of the dead, he'd pluck them out, one by one, each tooth a trophy of his strange obsession. He'd catalog them, clean them, and even display them in his private study. A bizarre hobby indeed, but harmless, right? Well, not exactly. Now, remember when we said this was a true crime story? Well, as it turns out, Jonathan Swift wasn't just an undertaker, he was a grave robber. Yes, our tooth-collecting friend had a dark side. He was sneaking into graveyards in the dead of night, exhuming bodies and extracting their teeth. But here's where the story takes a turn. One night, Jonathan dug up a grave, expecting another set of pearly whites for his collection. But instead, he found something different. A diamond ring, still on the finger of its deceased owner. And just like that, our tooth-collecting friend had a new hobby. But here's the kicker. One day, Jonathan dug up a grave and guess what he found? His own wife, buried with a diamond ring he didn't recognize. Turns out Jonathan's wife was a jewel thief, hiding her stolen goods in the most unlikely of places, her own grave. Now, there's a lesson to be learned here. Sometimes the people closest to us have the most surprising secrets. And sometimes, those secrets can be found 6 feet under. But let's not forget the humor in all of this. Imagine the look on Jonathan's face when he found out his wife was a better thief than he was. Or the irony of a grave robber being robbed by his own wife from beyond the grave. It's enough to make you laugh, isn't it? And so, we end our tale of the tooth-collecting undertaker and his jewel thief wife. It just goes to show you never really know a person, do you? Not until you dig a little deeper. But hey, maybe stick to asking questions rather than digging up graves. That's a hobby that's sure to leave you with more than just a dirty shovel. And remember, the next time you're at a dinner party and someone asks you to talk about your strange hobbies, you can always say, well, at least I don't collect teeth. Trust me, it's a conversation stopper.